the election of America's first female president, also the second black president in American history, is going to be linked up with Lamar Jackson becoming the first full-blooded black quarterback to win a Super Bowl since Super Bowl 22. Election day on November the 5th is 2 months and 2 days from Lamar Jackson's birthday. Doug Williams won Super Bowl 22, and Kamala is from Oakland. It is Oakland that's Gematria of 22. Now, Kamala is going to be the 47th president in American history. And, of course, the Ravens' last Super Bowl occurred in Super Bowl 47. So the Ravens, from a Democratic state, they did win the Super Bowl right after Obama got reelected in 2012. The amount of time from Election Day to Super Bowl Sunday would be 96 days. 96 is Gematria Baltimore Ravens in the reverse. President Harris is 96. So by conclusion, the election is going to have a tribute with the winner for the NFL season. And Baltimore Ravens is also Gematria 96. So Kamala Harris being the second black president is going to be a tribute to Lamar Jackson winning the Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson's 118 president. Kamala Devi Harris is 118 prior Congresses. Lamar Jackson is Gematria of Harris. Now 118 is the amount of time from the day that Biden dropped out of the race to Electoral College Day in 2024. That's probably the amount of time from the last day of the Democratic Convention to the Inauguration Day. Is 118 when you include the end day. Inauguration Day is January the 20th. Inauguration Day to the Super Bowl, it should produce some sort of meaning. 21 days will be Gematria of Caesars. 20. Let's flip the switch. You see a Ford is Gematria 20. Kamala Harris is the first female president. A female executive is going to lead the Lions to the Super Bowl after the election of the first female president. So I do imagine the Detroit Lions making it to the Super Bowl. This would be my top prediction for the NFL season.
Yeah.
Sheila Ford is Gematria 97. I want you to notice that's 97 days, end day included from election day to February the 9th. So when you include the end day, you just get 97 days. That's the meaning of Sheila Ford. Ford is Gematria of 2025. Also Ravens is Gematria 25. That's certainly true. It is under 12 days from Kamala Harris' birthday to the day of the Super Bowl. 112 is Gematria of the Ravens as well as Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris, Gematria 49, the 49th Vice President, is Gematria of New Orleans, Louisiana is Gematria 49. So those are the key dates that you'll have to keep at the back of your head. Now it's 1 month and 2 days from Lamar Jackson's birthday to the day of the Super Bowl. 1 month and 2 days like Gematria of, well, Lamar's the 4 weeks and 5 days. The 1 month and the 2 days will be Gematria of Harris. Or Kamala. Kamala's Gematria 12. The Ravens win their next Super Bowl 12 years later. Inauguration Day is on a 12-day numerology, January 20th of 2025, which is the 9th year. The Republicans will not win an election until 12 years later after their Build the Wall campaign in 2016. So I definitely do like how 12 connects to the Ravens for the black quarterback, Lamar Jackson, winning the Super Bowl. Kamala Harris's birthday to Kamala's birthday 11 weeks and Kamala's birthday to Lamar Jackson's birthday is 79 days. Of course, 79 is Gematria Ravens, is Gematria champion. 11 weeks and 2 days, again, 112, the Ravens, Kamala Harris, just the amount of time from Lamar's birthday to Kamala's birthday. Oakland is Gematria 58 and 22. Kamala's born at Oakland. First full-blooded black quarterback to win since Doug Williams in Super Bowl 22. Now, what about the beginning of the Ravens season? So September the 8th is the first day of the first NFL. Actually, the Ravens do begin on September the 5th, which is Baltimore, which is Gematria 95. And the beginning of the season till election day is going to be important. $62 days end day included to the election. Oakland, California, abbreviations is Gematria 62. The beginning of the season to Kamala's birthday can derive some meaning also. 45 days, Lamar's 45. New Orleans, the side of the Super Bowl, is Gematria 45. September 5th to Inauguration Day. Kamala was born in 64. Lamar, if he wins the Super Bowl in the wild card round, you'll have a 6-4 record in the playoffs. The day of the election, of February the 9th, 3 months and 4 days, I think, is Gematria Flacco. Well, Flacco is Joe Flacco is Gematria 34. So this was the last Ravens quarterback to win the Super Bowl, was Joe Flacco. The Ravens to go a perfect 3 for 3 in the Super Bowl. Now, Democratic Convention Day is going to be important again. That day to the beginning of the season should inherently tell us something. The day that Biden dropped out was the day that Kamala became the nominee. 46 days to be the start of the season. 6 weeks, 4 days. Lamar's playoff record is 6-4 if he wins all 4 games. Now, there have been 45 prior people who have become president. Kamala would be the 46th person to become president. The amount of time to the start of the season, 46 days. Kamala is nominated at Chicago, where the Democratic Convention is at, replacing Biden because of his dementia. And now the Gematria of Jackson. Jackson in reverse is 116. Jackson is Gematria of Harris, which is Gematria 73. So it's not just Lamar Jackson 37. It's Harris that's Gematria of Jackson. Jackson 116, remember. Kamala, when you write it the Scottish Rite Freemasonry style, is Gematria of 116. Now, New Orleans, city of New Orleans, and we type it out in abbreviations. City of New Orleans, Louisiana's Gematria of Joe Biden dropping out on the 21st day of July. You can write that out as 21-7 when you write it out in the reverse. about just the Superdome by itself? Superdome is Gematria of Jackson in the reverse. In Superdome's Gematria of Kamala Harris. The Superdome Gematria of Super Bowl 59 and 149 would be Gematria of President Kamala. And now I think I remember it's 149 days from the day that Biden dropped out to Inauguration Day. A female owner leading a team to the Super Bowl. Now, the Chiefs owner after Lamar Hunt's death, we've already seen a female owner win Super Bowls for the Chiefs. So we should expect to see another woman in the Super Bowl. And so, with that being said, what's the amount of time from Sheila Ford's birthday, October 31st, to the day of Inauguration Day? '82, like Gematria of the city of New Orleans, is Gematria of '82. Now, Sheila Ford, if you'll notice her birthday, 1951 is 16 is 7, 31 is 4, that's 11, and October 10-1, that's 12. She'll be turning 73 years of age before the election. Harris is Gematria 73, Jackson 73. She was born on a 12-day numerology because, again, the Lions will lose the Super Bowl. The Ravens win their Super Bowl 12 years later. It's going to be linked up to the inauguration of the first female president on a 12-day numerology in 2025. Because Ford is Gematria of the 25th day. So there are two themes that we see in play. Sheila is Gematria 36. Joe Biden dropped out 3 years and 6 months after inauguration. So 2021, 2024, from January to July, that's 3 years and 6 months. And the last full-blooded black quarterback to win the Super Bowl was Doug Williams against the Redskins. Redskins is Gematria 36. Sheila Ford is 52. Kamala from California. California is Gematria 52. California is 182 in reverse. I think it's city of New Orleans, or it can be New Orleans, Louisiana, or it is the Superdome. I think that's 182. Caesar Superdome, I think, is 182. So those are the themes that we have to think about. The Baltimore Ravens is 81. The amount of time from her birthday to inauguration day is 81 days. That's going to connect to the opponent in the Super Bowl for the Lions. What about the head-to-head record for the Lions and the Ravens? You know, the Ravens are going to be 7-1 against the Lions because Kamala became vice president during the coronavirus. Biden dropped out due to dementia. Dementia is Gematria 71. He was a Catholic president. And Kamala Harris, Kamala Debbie Harris, without the titles, is Gematria of 71. So the Super Bowl will have election themes. It's Super Bowl 59, and there are 59 prior quadrennial U.S. elections. Both Maryland and Michigan will both be won by the Democratic Party. What season of the Ravens is this? It has been 66 years since they last Super Bowl, since their last title for um, the Lions in 1959, I think. The 46th person to become president is going to result from her from being chosen by the second Catholic president, Joe Biden.